It is hot than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug. Hotter than a mug. Hotter than a mug in here. 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 Hotter than a mug. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug. Hotter than a mug in here. Look at the mug in here. I think the rug in here. Here. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug in here. Hotter than a mug in here. I need a haircut today. Theme music. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, whatever time of day it is. Welcome to another edition of Reconstruction. My name is Stro Elliot for the uninitiated, and I'm happy to be back another week to do something creative with you guys. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Some of you probably celebrated Memorial Day. Hopefully you guys were social distancing and keeping safe, and hopefully all of that together meant a good weekend for you guys. An update from my apartment situation. Now the air conditioner in this room doesn't work either.
I'm not gonna get mad, Jesus. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna get mad.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy about it.
Whew, I'm gonna break. No, I'm not. Jesus. I'm not gonna get mad. I got you with me. I'm not gonna get mad, okay?
So listen, I'm gonna have to figure something out. This room in particular, being it's small in size, but also kind of out of the way of, the other air conditioners that actually still work. I had to figure something out. Who knows how long it's gonna take for them to come and fix not only one, but two air conditioners in this apartment. But hey, what are you gonna do? So moving forward, it's a beautiful day outside, at least in New York. I hope it's nice where you're at. Here once again with my man, Little Redvine. Little Redvine, say what's up. We're gonna continue, but something that's a little bit more underground. I grew up on this particular band, 2 records, maybe 3 in particular. A band called Slave.
I feel for you people. The struggle, the plight. I'm sorry for my people. They suck.
They had classic funk joints that are famous in any barbecue. Watching You is a classic joint. The Slide was one of their first hits. Just a Touch of Love, a lot of people probably know. My favorite album of theirs was one that my parents played pretty often. It was an album called Showtime. The cover was really cool. It was like this blue cover and it looked like it was in space. I think it was drawn. I believe it was drawn. It had to be drawn. But it was kind of them performing on this crazy stage. I think it was them. And it was kind of this pyramid. There was a huge audience. It was kind of out in the middle of space with spaceships kind of parked or whatever, which is probably somewhat prophetic. But the whole first side of that album, I remember every time my mother or my father would play that album, I would get excited because it was just a fun album to listen to. My earliest memories of like funk music, that particular album played a significant role in that whole development. Notably, the singer Steve Arrington has a very, very unique voice. Probably one of the most unique voices in not only funk music, but in music in general. We had the absolute pleasure of having him sit in during the Roots Grammy Jam we did this past February, I believe. January, February. Somewhere at the top of the year, he was there. I believe that was set up by Peanut Butter Wolf. Shout out to Peanut Butter Wolf, who I believe did a couple projects with him, at least one, if not a couple. I think he was on a Dame Funk project. He might have been on some other projects as well. I think he's on something now. If there's footage of that show anywhere, you can see it in all of our faces how much we're enjoying that particular moment. I think we did 2 songs, and both songs were epic, to say the least. So, being a fan of the group, I thought kind of in the same way I did last week, I think I'm gonna use 2 joints. One of them more well-known than the other. Watching You, as I said, was one of their more well-known hits. And I think I'm going to use another one from, again, one of my favorite albums, the Showtime album. I think I'm going to start with the first song on the album, which I think is Snapshot. So I'm gonna use those two, continuing with the funk theme. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Okay. Put a little effect on that to give it a little bit more body. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I can tell. It makes it feel a little bit more full. Let us do a kiss. I think it is time to do kiss, no? We're gonna do kiss now. Yes, let's do kiss. drums some. I want to show you guys all the process of me layering and compressing drums, because it's literally me sitting there and going through sounds. You'll hear like, I might do that for like a half an hour, and that's not entertaining to watch. It's barely entertaining for me to do. I sometimes don't even know necessarily what I'm looking for, and it takes forever. So, you know, I might eventually do like maybe like an all-out session where I show you guys everything. Maybe that'll be like a live thing or something like that. For the sake of these videos, I'm cutting right to, I guess, the most interesting parts of it, I guess. If it's interesting at all. Who knows? Maybe none of this is interesting.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
I don't think it needs a whole lot more. Like I don't even know if I need a crazy second section or anything. I'll try to see what's there. I'm not going to deviate, I don't think, too far from what's going on already. Okay, we did a time travel here because, listen, I've been sitting here forever, pretty much just thumbing through some of these sounds. But like literally for a while, I was just going between two pads forever, and it was nothing. Like literally just. It was super boring. The rest of the process wasn't that great anyway. It ended up being a collage between two different tracks where I kind of did like a call and response thing, which was super tedious, but I'll play you what I did. There's two tracks of the vocals. One of them has kind of a delay effect on it to make it feel a little bit live, but this is what ended up happening. I might have to tweak one of those sounds a little bit so there's not so much body in it, but yeah, that's what we ended up with. So moving forward, let's see. that take. It's subtle, but it's there. Just to kind of support it, you know. Okay, maybe just like a little guitar line. Not much, like not like a whole guitar part, but just a little something. Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, sometimes just a little something. I kind of moved it. I played it in a different, I like literally moved it like 1/4 note before just because it felt better there. So, but yeah, that's pretty much there. Both sections are kind of there. I'll probably do a little arranging. Like I said, some things need a little tweaking here, there, EQ wise and mixing wise. And I'll do that, make an arrangement, put a little mix on it, tidy it up. Be right back. All right, and there you have it. Another one in the books. And another kind of like feel-good vibey one. I like the fact that the last couple of them have been two that kind of feel good for the summer, seeing that summer's just around the corner. So thank you guys for tuning in again this week. There was a minor, like I think, audio issue going on, so maybe my voice sounds a little low or a little crazy during the making of the beat. But once again, we're gonna get this stuff ironed out. If it means I gotta get another laptop, I gotta get another laptop, which is annoying, but it is what it is. You know, the robots continue to win. On behalf of myself, Little Red Vine, the entire Roots Crew family, we continue to thank you guys for watching and hope that you continue to support by subscribing to the YouTube page, the Roots YouTube page. We hope that you guys continue to enjoy the content. We'll keep providing it for as long as you do. As always, I'm gonna play this beat, and instead of vibing to it myself, I'm gonna let a dog head bob to it for a minute. Peace.